Alright, I haven't made a video in a long time, and here's one that I was requested to do on YouTube. I can't remember the user's name, but said, can you please make a video of your Mortal Kombat 1 MK1 combo board so I can take a look at it and kind of give me a walkthrough of it. So this is a Y unit board, and those of you who don't know, this is what's called a combo board, and there's a little tiny board that comes into the chip and onto the chip right here, and I don't know if you can see this whole piece. That whole piece removes itself, and then it would look like just this ROM and a ROM like this underneath here. And what this does is this allows you to do the Turbo Ninja, the 3.1, and all those hacks, so the game speeds up and you can get to Reptile faster. And what I find amazing is that this is an actual Midway part right here. There's a Midway part number on it, and it's actually from Midway, but they're pretty rare. I guess they came out at the very end of the life of Mortal Kombat 1 for operators that wanted, I guess, to make some more money on these games and keep them out en route. So that's what it looks like. If you look for them on eBay or in sales, you know, on auction sites or wherever they may be, that's what it looks like. It's just this little piece right here is what's considered the combo board. It's got a little clocked crystal on it right here. This is the U89 ROM, so it takes the place of U89, which is right here in that spot, and here's the 105. And like I said, it's just a traditional Y unit board with soundboard, ribbon cable, interconnecting cable, and obviously you need to have the volume pot so you can hear the game. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is I had got a couple of cabinets. This is my own MK2 that I've had in the garage here for a while. I put it in here when I don't have any room in the game room to do some stuff. And I wanted to show you a couple of cabinets I bought at auction. I actually bought a dedicated Gauntlet Legends, a dedicated Area 51 Max Force, and a dedicated Area 51 Site 4. And then I got these two Mortal Kombat 2 dedicated cabinets and one Mortal Kombat 1 dedicated cabinet. So here's one of them here. You can see the shape of it is pretty nice. I've taken it apart and started to refurbish it and restore it back to where it is. It's all original inside. I've been having an issue with this lamp for some reason. I don't know what it is, but everything works. When I put a bulb in here and I turn it on, it will short the bulb out immediately. So I've already blown like $16 in bulbs. They're about $7 a piece. So I'm not sure if it's the fitting or if there's something that's shorted in the line. I've actually taken another one of these actual bulb fixtures that I took out of another MK2 a while back, and the same thing happened with that. I just disconnected the fitting right here and put it in, and for some reason it's not working. I checked the little starter here, I've replaced it, and everything seems to be working, so I'm not really sure what the issue is with that. But other than that, the game's in nice shape. It's a little bit faded on this side here, but the art is fairly nice and fresh. The side of this panel is pretty nice. It's got a little piece of paint that's missing there that I can touch up. The front of it is in very nice shape. Here's the front panel. And the other side here as well. It's kind of close with the garage door. You can kind of see this is a little more faded over here. And then, like I said, same thing. The art really doesn't have any scratches or anything on this side. This side of the control panel is in very nice shape as well. All original, you know, player 1, 2, and 3 harnesses. Everything's all original inside. Power supply, isolation transformer, you know, like I said, everything's in good shape. Here's the monitor out of it right here. It does work, looks great, except for it needs a cap kit. The little 10% of the screen, it doesn't stretch all the way down. It kind of stops right about here, and that's a known issue with these monitors when one of the caps burn out. It just doesn't stretch all the way vertically all the way down. But the picture, the color, the black levels, all the contrast is almost perfect. There's no screen burn on this monitor. It's a very nice monitor. So here's the other one. This was a golden T98. As you can see, it hasn't been opened in a while. There's a spider web and whatnot in there, but I've taken all the stuff out of here. Here's this side right here. It's in pretty nice shape. Just a tad bit faded on this side. Very, very nice all the way down. This side of the control panel is almost perfect except for some of this right here that's come off. This is an MK2 panel. As you can see, it's got the original piano hinge and all that stuff, and I hate when these operators do this. They take a big router and they cut a huge friggin' hole in the middle of this thing and mount this metal plate to it. And what that does is makes this panel, this whole piece, basically useless for me. Unless I want to fill this whole thing in with wood putty or cut a piece of wood and all that, it's just not worth the time and effort. So I have to go and do the whole new control panel for this. Here's the other side here. You can kind of see it peeking out, and the front here. For some reason this had big holes in here. I think this was a police trainer or some gun game at some time, because that's usually what they do. They'll drill these big holes out on each side. You can see the other one right there, to get the gun cords that come up and then they mount to the top here. So that's where we are with these two. I'm going to go through these and completely restore this one back. This one here, honestly, I took the entire JAMA harness and everything, power supply, isolation transformer, and made my new testing station. I used everything from Mortal Kombat 2. You can see it's all down here. There's the isolation transformer. I bought a new power supply, all the original cables and wires that go up to my little button test station here. There's the original volume up and down test and credit switch, the original JAMA harness. So I mounted the on-off switch here, which is kind of nice. So I'll just turn this board on because I was asked to do it, and I'll show you. But this is a lot nicer than what I had before, which is literally plugging it in the wall. You can see it's the Turbo 3.1 from 9/9/1993. It was a long time ago. As you can see, I got this hooked up to add credits. And as everybody knows that has a Mortal Kombat machine, if you go into the menu, you have to hold the menu button down to get into it. If you release it, it just resets the game like that. I'm not really sure what the gentleman wanted to see on YouTube, but I mean, this is the board here. Like I said, it's this little combo board that mounts on top of where ROM U89 goes. You kind of get an idea how it fits in there, right there. And that's pretty much it. So I hope that helped, and I'll keep you guys abreast of where I am with those two cabinets. This, like I said, is my own personal machine. I'm never going to sell this one. This is the nicest MK2 I've ever seen. There isn't a scratch anywhere on this thing, and the art is absolutely perfect. I've never seen one so vibrant. It's like it just came out of the factory. So that's it. I'm going to restore this one here, and I'm probably going to sell this one as an empty cabinet on Craigslist, because I just really, frankly, don't have the time to redo all that stuff, and nor do I want to. So that's it. Talk to you guys soon.